This flower here that you are looking at is called a rhododendron. It is a very early bloomer, as if you've seen some other rhododendrons. They haven't bloomed. Now, today's show is about yard decorating and putting flowers in their place. This flower, or big bush here, goes perfect here to give you a little bit of shade when you're having a picnic. Here, you can see. Now, you don't just want a bunch of rocks and trees and flowers around in a little area like this. You need to get or make little things like these. And it was amazing how nicer things are. If you get a picture of that without this out, it looks so dull. Now, as soon as this out is placed there, it gives you a whole new look at the flower. And notice how these rocks are holding up things that would normally fall on the ground. That's a very good technique, and it makes them look much better. Now, stumps like this are just things to take up a little bit of space, because if this wasn't there, then you'd have very, very dull spot. Now, if you have a place, no, I'm going to do the sky here first. Then I'm going there. Now, if you have a place with a couple of rocks around, you're going to want a little guy like this. Because look at that. You don't want to look at a bunch of rocks. You place this guy in here, and then you have a whole new technique at looking. Why don't we go down here? On trees, you should have a little bird feeder or something like that. And also, we go down here, and you notice how these flowers in here are blocking off just that little entrance in there for a little bit more privacy. If you look at these rhododendrons, they have bloomed very pretty, and they smell gorgeous. Now, back to this, with the privacy, you can put another picnic table in there, or you can move the picnic table, or something, and just get some privacy. Here we go look at some flower bins. With a big yard, you want something for people to look at. So, if you build a nice big thing like this, with just some rocks and cement, very easily, you can have a place to put your flowers and not worry about when you cut the grass to be careful, because it's all secured in this. This flower here is why don't you just gaze at the flowers? We'll go to a commercial on flowers for a couple minutes, and we'll be back and talk about the flowers. And we are back from our commercial break. Here we have some pansies. They are very pretty, and they also look like a bumblebee. If you can tell, they remind me of a bumblebee. If you have any other things that they remind you of, if you send them in, to me, and I will read them, and I will tell some of the viewers what they remind you of. And the one that reminds them of the most interesting thing out of all the letters that I get, that wins a free trip to Disneyland. And a 7-day cruise. These are a nice red bush flower. It will bloom into a beautiful red bush flower. And if you can, right now these flowers are named, but if you can think of a great name to call them, you send them in, and the best name that has been thought up, we will name it that. The green flower just behind this one will be turned into a daisy. If you can tell, it just doesn't look like anything now, but it will be soon. If you'll follow me, these are yellow flowers. They are very pretty. They smell very good. They remind me of Paula. There's the same deal as these flowers. I have a really good idea of what these remind you of. Send it in, and you can win a trip to Disneyland. Now we'll go into the Frontyard. Now we'll go to what you're looking at now is a dandelion. You don't want dandelions growing in your yard because it makes it look like you don't care about your yard. You can pick them, and that gets rid of them. Or if you're really bad, you can get this spray stuff and we'll get rid of them. Why don't we go to what you're looking at is the neighbor's flowers across the street. You can see how the pink ones are so pretty and lovable, and they just smell pink. Now if we go to by the front door, we can see some really flowers. My room has got no green petals on it. Okay, can I do my segment now? Okay. This is a green bush by the front window. Now, this is the most important because when someone comes up to your door, they want to see something pretty. So, the walkway to the door should be the most prettiest you can find. A bush is very pretty, goes all year. Some pansies, again, remember the contest, are very good. And some beautiful white flowers with all kinds of layers are very pretty. Most of all, you want something that you like and that smells very pretty. Now, a nice bush in here looks perfect because there's a cement little area in there and a cement little area in there. This is a perfect little area. But you just have to keep it trimmed and in its little area. Beautiful red flowers.